So today we're going to do some Indian inspired food. The first curry we're going to do is a mushroom, pea and potato curry. I'm cutting the mushrooms just into quarters, and there's stem on each of the quarters. And Josh is prepping ginger that we're just going to grate.
So for the ginger, one trick is just to take a spoon and scrape off the skin before you grate it. Just makes it a lot easier.
And you don't waste anywhere near as much of the ginger flesh.
Correct. It's so lovely to smell.
Do you know who showed me how to do that the first time I ever saw that being done?
I do not.
Your wife.
My wife. My lovely wife.
Moira.
She showed you how to do the spoon?
Moira did.
Oh, those mushrooms.
The mushrooms, they're lovely. Perfect size to do quarter. We could use any type of mushroom, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
These are the sort I would usually use. I would usually use Swiss browns or just even the white button mushrooms. But we could use anything. We could use anything from oyster mushrooms to shiitakes to anything. And with the size, I'm cutting these about the same size as the potatoes.
Okay.
So, but if we're using a different type of mushroom, it wouldn't matter. They would all cook up beautifully.
And the potatoes and mushrooms are going to go in the pot with some water and spices, right?
Correct, yeah. So
how long is that going to take?
About half an hour.
So it's not a long cook?
No. So I'm just going to do a fine dice. Now you'll see the difference between our cutting skills, Josh.
You're fine.
On a couple of medium size onions. So this is the mushroom, potato and pea curry. So we start off with a tablespoon of ghee going into our warm pan. And that's going to get hot.
Okay.
And then we want to add our onions. And we want to give that a good stir.
We're looking to brown these, get them translucent. What are we looking for?
We want them to head towards golden. But not too fast because we don't want them to burn. So we sort of want to do them just over a bit of a gentler heat. Okay, so we're just letting the onions get a bit more colour on them.
Ready to add some ginger?
Maybe put it back directly over the heat for a smidge, yeah. Just let it get a little bit more colour because you get more of a nutty kind of
Okay, I'm going to add the tablespoon of ginger.
Yep. Tablespoon of ginger in.
And that is a heaping tablespoon.
I'm running the water because I want to get some hot water to add to this as well.
Okay.
So add the same amount of coriander. So
it's already meshed up.
No, coriander, the cilantro leaves. Yeah.
Heaping tablespoon?
Maybe a bit more. I think Just can't add too much of this. Perfect. And we want to stir that in for about 3 minutes again. We want it to get colour.
Now, this is a constant stir.
You don't want it to burn, yeah.
Because if you do not, that ginger is going to burn on the bottom. What's our next ingredient?
Now we're going to add our turmeric and chili powder. Plonk it in. And we're going to fry that up for about a minute, stirring as you've been doing. Okay, how's that looking?
Looks great. It smells wonderful.
Okay, so now pop in the mushrooms. Great. And our potatoes. Give that a good stir. Then we want to stop all our spices and things from sticking on the pan. Okay, now I'm going to add a bit over half a cup of hot water. And you can also add the salt now too. Just the salt. That garam masala gets added when we've got about 15 minutes left of the cook. So give that a good stir. And then we want to cover the pot. How's that going liquid-wise in the bottom, Josh? You think it's enough?
I'm concerned about that. I think we need some more liquid. There's no real moisture here to cook these potatoes. I'm assuming by adding the lid we're going to be steaming.
Okay. No, we add the peas and the garam masala get added when there's only about 15 minutes left of the cook. So now we just need to cover the pot.
Heat on a low?
Yep. Turn it down. And we're just going to keep our eyes on this to make sure nothing's sticking when it's not getting too hot. So probably leave it going for around about 15 minutes. Okay, so now we just add our garam masala and our fresh peas, or are they frozen?
These are from the grocer. I couldn't find any local peas, so when you can't find it, you make do.
And we're just going to stir that in. Keep it on a really low heat because pretty much everything's cooked now. So we just need those peas to cook. We're going to cover it up and we're done.